I made some videos this past winter talking about the benefits of going for a walk when the weather's crappy out, when it's really cold, and finding something to enjoy about it. Just pick one thing, like how the wind feels on your face, how the air smells, how the shadows look, like how the sun catches the snow. Like, really, just pick one thing. And I'll do this walk like once a day. I'll go out, and when I'm on my walk, I'll pick something and I'll just focus on how much enjoyment I get from that. And it's literally crazy because, like, I am so happy I did that, because now when I did that during, like, what most people would consider really crappy, cold, rainy, sleety weather in the winter, and now it's springtime and it's like beautiful out, I go outside and it's like I'm observing so much more than I used to. Like, it's literally, I cannot recall being as aware as I am of my surroundings and the beauty within them than, like, I've ever been before. And I look at everything, I'm like, holy shit, like, the world is so damn beautiful. And, like, that's basically the thought going through my head most of the time. And it's really, really nice to just be happy and to be in that state of mood. And I think it has to do with taking those walks on the winter, training myself to find the small thing and enjoy it. And then over time, what I do is I would pick one thing to focus on. I'd enjoy that. I'd feel how much I like it. And then I'd pick something else and I enjoy that. And through doing that, like, you then jump, after you, like, do 5 minutes on each or so, you kind of just jump between the two feelings, and it kind of just, it pumps you up, and just with positivity, and just like, wow, look at how amazing this is. And it is more difficult to have positive thoughts when you're depressed. When I was depressed at school 2 years ago, I had trouble thinking anything positive, and I literally had to, like, sit down, and I couldn't even fully do, like, positive thoughts. Like, I had to do, like, it was like backhanded compliments, kind of, and I just wrote out stuff, like, so I'll get back to that. A couple years ago, wrestling season was over. Wrestling was basically my life. I felt trapped at college because wrestling was my life, and I then spent 3 months basically not talking to many people and just study 24/7, and it led to me getting really down. And then I started doing ice baths, and then through doing the ice baths, I was being out in nature, and that gave me the space to then reflect upon my time at college. And I made myself write down a list of positive things about college. Like, I'll never be this close to all my friends again. My teachers are so bad that I'm actually really good at teaching myself. And then I just made myself focus on those positive things. And it's kind of similar to what I'm doing now, where I focus on the positive areas of the walk, because, like, you need to get space, because it's hard when I was in that state to not focus on the negative. Like, all I was seeing was the negative. Everywhere I was looking it just seemed like I was trapped at school. And by taking the ice baths, I got some perspective on it, and I was able to, like, come up with a list of positive things. And then every time, like, I would start thinking badly about college, I would just start remembering, like, the positive list I wrote down. I even had it on my phone. And I literally look through that, because you have to train yourself to think positive. It is literally something you train yourself to do. You can train yourself to be happy, and that's what I didn't realize, is that, like, when people say happiness comes from within, it's like, it does come from within. You have to train yourself to be happy, and the more you go, it's kind of like, the easier it is. Like, the happier you are, the easier it is to have happy thoughts, because it kind of just becomes your baseline, which is really nice. Because when you start, it's kind of similar to when you start getting good at observing beauty within the world, the things that you're happy about. Like, right now, you can't really see on camera, that sky is an amazing shade of blue. I love it. I love how the yellow orange of the halogen headlights contradicts with the dark blue of the sky. Like, it is beautiful while I'm driving. And you kind of just focus and you feel appreciation for it. And then after doing that for a while, I'm able to go outside, and on a beautiful day, I'm like, look at how beautiful the sky is. Look at how green that grass is. Look at how nice it smells out. The sound of the birds, the animals. And I'm kind of just focusing on all of them, jumping between them, and getting overwhelmed with just how freaking beautiful the world is. What I have to say is it's nice. It's really nice. I'm really happy I put in the work back when, like, it kind of seems stupid. Like, when you tell someone who's down that you can think yourself happy, you're like, what? Fuck you? You're telling me my happiness is self-imposed? It's like, yes, to the degree of you don't have the energy to be able to control your own thoughts so that you can focus on the positive instead of the negative. And through shifting how you see it, like, I don't know, if you say you had a troubled past, like, you look at it, you're like, well, it made me the person I am today, and I love myself. Like, focus on the positive aspect of it, kind of. Like, you can always find some positive aspect in something. That just reminded me of a funny story. Back when I was in college, my brother and I were pledging at a frat house, and the head of security got jealous that his girlfriend was making out with me, so he banned both of us from the frat. Yeah. But when that happened, I was like, shit, this sucks. This really sucks. But then looking back on it, I'm like, thank God. I probably would have got addicted to, like, cocaine if I went there and done way more drugs, because that's what I found out later everyone was just doing, was cocaine and weed. And I'm like, I'm very happy I didn't do that, and I instead took a college off college in the woods where I was able to take ice baths. But I digress. Anyways, take crappy walks in bad weather and focus on something you enjoy about it. And through doing that, you can train yourself to find enjoyment in even the crappiest situations. And it is a skill. The more you do it, the more you'll just be happy all the time. So why not?